I am Chiyako, a common university student with Sampaku eyes and shark-like teeth. Well, that's a way to start a visual novel. Yeah, I'm just an ordinary student like monsters in the tall grass of the first town. Wait, we're monsters in this town? But today, the familiarity of ordinary life is about to be filled with upheaval. What is the reason for this? Because I realized last night that I was falling in love. Which means I had a shallow, unrequited love. Because the man I fell in love with was, is, and will always be my dearest friend. It would be difficult to hide my feelings from him, and yet it would be an awkward situation if I had told him how I felt. So here's what I was doing yesterday, right up until the moment I fell asleep. Seeking wisdom on how to overcome the situation, I read a variety of romantic works. In conclusion, I decided to become a yandere. I am sorry, that is what your conclusion came to? That's the conclusion you came to? If he and I can't avoid awkwardness, I'll just make a confession of love that he'll never forget. Of course, as a person, I should make a distinction between fictional works and real life. In other words, I will, at the very least, observe the law and ethics. Oh, good. At least you have, some sense of decency here. Anyway, if I can't hide my feelings from him, I'll have to become a legend. I'll confess my love without regret to the extent that he won't sue me. Now, time is love, and love is precious. I called him last night with the help of alcohols. I am supposed to play with him in my room today. Play in what way? It's time for him to cut. That was fast. I mean, first you said you're gonna be a yandere for the person you love. Next you're telling me he's gonna cut. Okay. Or does it still take him a little longer to get here? Well, let's take a little peek into the hallway. Only at such times do we encounter unexpected coincidences. Roughly on time to meet, so this is no coincidence or anything. Who is this? Of course I know who it is though. Easygoing friend? Did you come out running to welcome me? This guy in front of me is Sue, my friend and the person I fell in love with, who is popular with women and often get dumped by them and whose personality I don't understand. To tell you the truth, he is a man who welcomes almost anyone, so he might thoughtlessly accept my feelings. But this time, I vow to be remembered by any means necessary. I will no longer seek low probability success, hence the yandere. Pinch. Whoa, what? Because you were silent, I thought something was wrong. Sorry. Well, I was making my decision, I neglected Sue. A huge mistake. Am I nervous? Is it because this is my first time in my life that I be a yandere? God, first time? If you don't mind, fine. More importantly, if you don't let me in the room soon, someone will see me, okay? Huh? What does that mean? You see, it means that Chiyako might be in trouble if someone sees me enter your room. Nah, I don't think so. I would not be ashamed to welcome my friend into my room. He comes to my room a lot, so why is he telling me this now? Maybe there was something that made him think that. Unless you're in trouble? Nah, I have no problem. If Chiyako is not in trouble, I'm happy. No? I still don't understand you. Well, come in quick. Put on your slippers. Thank you. So, I succeeded as planned in welcoming Sue into my room and serving him tea and treats. Well, that success may have come from the trust he and I have built daily as friends, but the stage is set. Now, what is it you want to talk about? This is the beginning of my yandere story-style love confession. So now I'm going to... No, don't worry. I don't have a plan, but I know what I'm going to do. In my opinion, the most impressive means of confessing love performed by yandere is that... Take the liberty to look at his phone or stab. Like, frick, I'm just kidding. Like I said, my love language is stab, so stab. Stab? I meant to rouse myself, but what I was thinking accidentally came out of my mouth. I hadn't mentioned his name yet, so it's safe. I was just in the mood to say aloud the abbreviated name of the same type attack bonus. Never mind. Does such a mood exist? Stab. It's strange to say it myself since I choose to do it that way. But to begin with a yandere stabby attack is the last resort to get rid of a love interest. But it's worthless to me to be etched in Sue's memory by harming someone I don't know. Besides, it's reckless and absurd to confront his ex-girlfriend as abundant as stars. Yandere stabbing someone they love is the wrong way to do it, as people who don't know yandere tend to imagine. But it will make a strong impression, so this time I will do the evil way of stabbing him out of love. Okay, I have a direction. Wait, is he sleeping? Oh my god, he's asleep. Perfect timing for a good stabbing. How careless he is when he is about to be stabbed by me. Well, that kind of carefree attitude makes it so easy to be with him. It could be an opportunity. I hadn't decided what to stab him with to begin with. I need to find it while he's sleeping. Oh, come on. I've got all the tools right down here. Oh, and do you know what I'm gonna stab him with? I mean, if you've been on this channel long enough, you know I'm gonna stab my rock hard keyblade. It's so big. Oh God. Something isn't pointy, isn't a real blade, and has a low risk of being sued, and it's just kind of around the corner. Just as I was thinking about it, something touched my fingertips. Wait, what touched your fingertips? This is a TV remote. Why would you stab him with a TV remote? This would certainly be difficult to use as a weapon, but a good yandere never blames his tools. I think I can do it. Okay, the stage is set this time around. Wake up now, Sue. Man, he's really a heavy sleeper. He sleeps so well. What should I do? Do it while he's already asleep? It's unethical to stab a defenseless person. But even in a time like this, I like to turn a pinch into an opportunity. Why don't I just hold him down while I sleep? How do I hold him down? I don't have a rope here or something heavy to hold him down. Nah, there's nothing like that here. Aha! If I become an anchor, it will be so... Are you just gonna straddle Sue? Is that what I'm hearing here? And I've seen the composition of getting on top of the target and gaining a dominant advantage all too often in the references. This is starting to get into very dangerous territories. This is starting to get into like R18 territories here, fam. What the frick? It's a good thing I've studied it in the anime. What sort of anime have you been watching? Excuse me. I'm straddling my love interest. Surprisingly, he doesn't wake up when I get on. I'm even starting to feel a little guilty, which is not good. Let's at least wipe his slobber to redeem him. A little far from here with the tissues. I want to reach it. Oh my god, I'm just gonna reach over him and go like, oh my god, hey honey, I'm just here to grab some tissues. Don't mind me. Oh my god, you look so good right now. God. Oh my god, that's not the ASMR you guys wanted, but it's the ASMR you guys got. Oh my god. Whoa! Damn, I'm gonna lose my balance if I don't. Just when I thought I was gotten in his arms in front of me. Because of that, I didn't fall down. Good morning. You're too carefree with this. Shouldn't I first think that the situation where I'm on top of him, when he wakes up is horrible? But that's just like him. Before I think about that, I have to tell you something. Well, thank you for your help. If Sue had not supported me so quickly, I might have had the misfortune of hitting my head on the floor, considering what I was about to do. It would have been a totally incomprehensible incident. Yandere should not fall to the floor and comatose. Oh, don't worry. This isn't the first time Chiako has made a careless mistake like this. Sorry, I've always been a distractible person. That's true. So, and I feel really bad for him. I mean, isn't it weird that we're having a normal conversation right now? By the way, don't you have any doubts or fears about the situation? Super happy. This is no time to be happy! It's a delight to wake up and find Chiako on top of me. Hey. Oh my god, I'm so glad that you're into this too, Sue. Oh my god. I always say, don't say it in such a misleading way. It's not a misunderstanding. And according to my plan, I'm gonna stab you, so you have to watch out for me. What? Am I gonna get stabbed by you? You're making this weirder than it needs to be. I just want to stick something long and hard inside of you. Oh god, I'm making it sound weirder. Okay, I need to be flexible with my mistakes and speed up my plans a bit. I've spoiled it a bit for you, but I can't help it. Now is the time to reveal the true reason I've called you here. Well, why are you holding the remote all the time? I know this is an unreasonable request, but I will take this as a substitute for a blade in this situation. Please let go of your reason for a while. Yeah, that's a very unreasonable request. Yeah, I don't feel really good about being righteously pointed out by you with your trail of saliva on your face. I can't stand it anymore. Let me wipe it off with my lips or my tongue. I don't care how I'm gonna do. God, I'm so down bad. Frick. You're so aggressive. Hey! Don't stop making it weird! I do not need to make it any weirder! This time, I didn't have to worry about waking him up, so my hand could reach for a tissue. Then I wiped up his face. That solved the problem. So, what did you want to talk about in the end? I had to tell him that I wanted to come because I had something important to discuss with him. Okay, I'll have to talk with him about that. Sue. Then let's have an important talk from now on. I get it. I love Sue. Take this! Gee, that doesn't hurt so much. Wait, didn't you just say you have an important thing you had to say to me? When I finished stabbing him in the side, I tossed the remote, which has served its purpose. Then I turned to Sue. Good. I stabbed him. How about that? Scary, ain't it? My sad, unrequited love for you, the popular girl, eventually developed into this kind of violence. Yeah, thanks for the explanation. Yeah, I'm not dating anyone right now. If you were dating someone, I wouldn't have let you in my room in the first place. No, right. He seems to be convinced by my words, and he doesn't seem very shocked that I stabbed him. That's typical of Sue. I don't know how often I feel this way about him. By the way, what did you think you had a sad, unrequited love? We are just friends, but because you often misleadingly talk to me. If we were friends, shouldn't we be dating? I don't think that's a no-no. And why is he not afraid of me, but asks me questions? And I must make an extra attack. Let me tell you, if I do go out with you, I will not be the me I was when I was your friend. How? Don't you know how jealous and possessive I can get over you? Huh? What exactly would you do? I will sit on your lap while you're unprotected, like right now, and I will keep like touching your face and stabbing you unrequitedly. I'll stick you and override you with my smell. Isn't that a good thing? Don't you know the word consent? I know that, but I'm made to consent to everything about me to Chiako before I can even think about. You're gonna consent to everything, everything I'm gonna do? Everything I'm gonna do to you? Like, even if I were to hold your hand? Oh no, Sue, oh no. Your way of talking like that makes me imagine a horrible misunderstanding that you might like me a little bit. Isn't that really a good thing? You said it twice! You said it twice! Is Sue taking this yandere thing lightly? Or is it because I'm a yandere who crammed it in overnight? Sue, the slightest carelessness can be a fatal mistake. You need to be more careful about what you say. Yeah, I don't really understand it, and it doesn't sound that dangerous. What the frick? I got it. Okay. If you don't understand my advice, here's what I'm gonna do. I will start dating you and imprint a sense of urgency into your soul. Wow, it's like a windfall. And so I vow to induce a sense of crisis in the too fearless Sue. I am sure that getting a lover is a common thing for him. However, I, who have become his girlfriend today, once inspired to be a yandere. This slight slide in my goal from a memorable confession to a memorable date is unexpected, but since Sue is the one I fell in love with, it could happen. So, can I say that I love you too? A little. My heart is already pounding and fluttering, but my path to becoming a true yandere begins here. Maybe so! I got into dating with him on the spur of the moment, but I stabbed him. Everything's okay. Such is the story of my determined confession of love. Ending 1? Afterwards, Sue is still taking it easy, even though I give him the taste of the horror of being too well loved every day. Is he so popular that he's used to a yandere? He just smiles when I ask him, and there is no special reason for us to break up. I'm still with him. Ah, that is so sweet. Anyway, let's get on back. Okay, I've already chosen to stab him. I'm gonna take the liberty of looking at his phone. Peek into someone's cell phone. What a horrible, sinful work. And a yandere erases the context of loved ones. Ooh, scary. Well, it is obviously an unnecessary process in a general confession of love. But the horror of this exclusivity will surely give him a mental shock. But the problem is, how to get a peek at his phone? He doesn't use his phone much when we're together. Aha! I have an idea. Sue! What? Anyway, before I get to the important stuff, what? Can I give you a welcome hug? A hug? I realized now that I said it. It's weird to suddenly ask for something I've never done before. Because I couldn't think of any other way to get close enough to his jacket pocket for me to get to search for it. It's not an ulterior motive. It's a ruse. Sue has the right to refuse this meaningless offer, so think carefully before responding. I don't know why I can hug you, but I want to hug you. What? Seriously? Oh, God, your carelessness personified. Physical bondage for you as punishment, which means more huggies! Okay, sweet. So smoothly, I hugged Sue. In other words, I succeeded in getting close enough to reach his jacket. All I could think about was going through his jacket pockets. But isn't this also a chance to show him my yandere-ness? Oh, Sue. Soon enough, you won't be able to resist me. Resist my yandere charms. Oh, Sue. Sniff. Sniff. Oh, Sue. For now, I sniffed him. Does that mean I can sniff your scalp too? Man, you freaky! I like it. Don't see any words that further outweigh the madness of my actions in sniffing you. I sniffed hard to see if I could smell a woman I didn't know, but it was Sue's smell as usual. Do you like the smell of this fabric softener? It's not bad. I see. Well, it doesn't surprise me that it doesn't smell like a woman. Because he doesn't seem to have a lover right now. That's an unnecessary thought. It's better to go through his jacket pockets as soon as possible. Rustle, rustle. There it is. His phone. The sound of a treasure chest being opened rings in my brain. What do you want with my phone? And within seconds, he knew. Damn, the natural order of things. Now that it had come to this, I will stop hugging. Woo! The hug's over. I would never have hugged you aimlessly, Sue. Didn't know you had a goal. He thinks I hugged him for no reason. Well, if I could hug him for no particular reason, I could too, but I shouldn't. I'm distracted. Yes, all this was done to get to your phone. What was that sniffing about then? Once you do that again... Sue, hey, yo! Don't try to make me sniff you again. That was... I was just checking to see if Sue's clothes smelled of other people. I think you should check again, just to be sure. I'm not gonna do that. Like, have you forgotten the horrible situation where I took your phone? Yeah, that's horrible. It doesn't seem scared at all. I think a cell phone is a lot of... It should have a lot of personal information. Is he really okay with that? Is that okay? I'm going to lie down now and look at the contents of your phone like I'm scrolling through social media on my day off. Then can I lie down next to you and watch it with you? That's fine, but am I the right person to give permission for that? It's not exactly the situation I was looking for, but yeah, I think it is good that I have it by my side now. If I try to do something, I'm sure he'll stop me immediately. Then I'll look at it. I might slip up and delete all the contacts or something. Wait! Oh, that he would try to stop my bad behavior so soon. I guess that means like, oh, now he wants to stop me. I guess that's what it means. What? Even if you stop me now, you won't be able to stop my dangerous love for you. I'll unlock myself and forget. This man! Wait, this man is me! Like, so is me! Like, this is like every single one of you feral yandere lovers out there, including me! Like, what? Sue, why? Oh, God! Why is he so cooperative? Also, did you just say something about you being in love with me? He then smoothly switched to investigating what I said! No, your phone is more important right now! That's disappointing. Well, oh my God, he's so cute. Why is he so cute? I don't know why, but I have Sue's unlocked phone. And Sue is smiling next to me. This is a crazy situation. Let me tell you, I'm not allowed to look into the application that is going to be logged in because it's really against the law. You're doing your homework, and that's a good thing. By the way, what if I told you you could look at it? Don't tell me you can look. Why is Sue being so cooperative with me? No, this attitude must be due to his carelessness. I have to act like a yandere and upset Sue before he asks me more about what I said earlier. There's a contacts app. Maybe I have a bunch of your ex-girlfriend's contact information. Would you be jealous of it if it were? Yeah, perhaps. I'm a little embarrassed to hear this from Sue. I don't really want to delete the contacts he has, but I'm jealous of his ex-girlfriend. I see. I wonder what I should do. I'm a little surprised because I expect him to either agree to it easily or to say no softly. Well, relationships are important. Most of the contacts are blocked, so I might as well delete them all at once. You should organize your contacts. I didn't do it because it was too much trouble, Chiako. If you want to turn it off, you can. Now, even if it were an unreachable contact, it would be strange for me to delete it. This is a different development than I imagined. I mean, I feel so guilty about the personal information on this phone before I delete his contacts. It's to the point I don't even want to see it. I see. Then let's not delete them. Yeah, but it seems strange that you would be in a situation where you would say that. I am pathetic in my lack of preparation, but I also have quite a problem with Sue constantly outpacing my insanity. My phone doesn't have anything else interesting on it. Don't treat your contact list like entertainment. I looked at his phone screen with my eyes, half open, and there was almost nothing on it but basic apps. It sure looks like there's nothing more to do. Now that we've had a break, let's get back to what we were talking about earlier. Alright, get up, Sue. Okay. Anyway, I got it with some momentum, but it's already going to be hard to avoid this question earlier. Should I withdraw once? I can recuperate, study, and then confess to him again, right? If you don't want me to ask, I won't ask anymore. You're roaring. I don't want him to leave. If we're done the hugging and sniffing and lying down next to him, isn't it time to be ready? Yeah, and even though I couldn't become a yandere overnight, or rather, the yandere and him didn't work well together, but it doesn't change the fact that I tried my best. Perhaps the shock of confession will follow. Sue! I love Chiako. What? Said before I do! I could wait any longer. I made up my mind and he beat me to it. A beat missed. I mean, could this possibly be okay? What? I get it. You were basically welcoming everyone, weren't you? Well, I have an idea, so I can't help it. But that's about the worst thing I can say to someone who has confessed to me. You're right. I'm sorry. I thought Sue would take my confession lightly, but I was surprised that he didn't. I didn't realize I was a side of him I didn't know about. I missed something important. There's a side of Sue I don't know yet. Even though I've known him for so long, there is still more to him. Don't worry. I want to be with you as long as possible, so I'll keep trying. That's how he touches my hand. I don't have his phone anymore, but I'm glad I put it down first. Now, I'll warn you, I do get a bit jealous. So lovely. You are so damn carefree! I began to look for more ways to learn about Sue, other than peeking at something. Such is the story of my uncovered love confession. Ah. Afterwards, Sue's efforts to contact him, contact list which is no longer neat and tidy, made my heart skip a beat every day. Even smells like my favorite fabric softener these days. But I feel more at ease with the smell behind it. But I haven't been able to tell him that yet. Gosh. Apparently there are a couple of extra stories as well, so I'm just gonna go ahead and read them. It has been a week since Chiako and I started dating, even though I lured Chiako out a bit to get to this end. We are in a consensual dating. Sometimes though, Chiako threatens me with the threatening pose of a tamandua. And this is current. I brought some good alcohol to Chiako's room to celebrate a week of socializing with Chiako. It wasn't about getting her drunk. It's just that I remember her saying that she wanted to drink when she had a chance. And she happened to get the chance. Chiako's gestures are even louder than usual when she's drunk. And that is cute. You have no sense of urgency, she tells me in an indistinct voice. That is often said even when she is sober. What is wrong with accepting everything about one person? Yeah, I don't say it because it seems like I should say it out loud. I still can't believe that I could be Chiako's love interest. Chiako, who is saying something about Yanderes or something, dozes off. I lead Chiako, who is at her bed of her sleepiness, to her bed and ask her why me. She says, because you're you. For some reason, she answers in this much clearer voice. I stare at her sleeping face, which is smiling a bit. My precious. Extra story 1. Love is the true reward of love. Gosh darn it. Well, let's check out the other story then. I'm now lying there with Chiako, watching Chiako's profile as she struggles with the app game. She now uses my cell phone because of the large screen. She won't touch other apps on my cell phone. I'll allow it though. That kind of approach doesn't fit. She told me the day after I confessed, but she seemed frustrated that she couldn't do it that way, because after she said it, she fidgeted on the floor for a while. Well, I thought she would. I touch her hair as I look at the screen from next to her. She tilts her head slightly towards me, as if she thinks I want to stroke her. Of course, I'll stroke her. This is fun enough. Chiako's fingers roam around the hint button. Cute. When I whispered, just push it, she said, if I knew the answer right away, I'd get bored. Her eyes remained glued to my cell phone screen. I wonder if she would get bored if she knew all my things right away. Chiako often tells me that you're someone who doesn't understand. I hope to stay with her as long as possible. I don't know if she understands my feelings or not, but I just have to keep trying. Suddenly, she catches her breath. Chiako moves her fingers. The puzzle piece is filled in. She looks at me with a twinkle in her eyes, even though only one piece has been filled. I can't even give her a hint, and yet she looks at me with those eyes. She tells me, you should stroke me. Of course, I do as she says. Extra story 2, piece by piece. Are you telling me that there's like some hidden lore to the full game? Gosh darn. But anyway, that was Yamedomo. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys want to play this game for yourself, link to the game will be in the description below. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you all so much for coming. I hope you all have a lovely rest of the day. And as always, I'll be seeing you in the next video. This is Lion, signing off. Ciao.